Hey, what is going on, NBL? This is Project Fat here, bringing you the final Extra Point podcast of Madden 16. As we head into Madden 17, I'm going to go ahead and recap a couple of the things that ended up here in Season 18, also heading into the next Madden. So here it is. First thing I'm going to talk about are the two guys that I think got snubbed when it comes to the NBL Players Hall of Fame. Then I'll go ahead and touch on team selection a little bit, give you a couple of divisions that I think will be fun to watch. Jeremy Hill has taken over as the rushing champion here in the NBL. And then the Super Bowl just finished here for Season 18, and the Patriots defeat the Lions in the Super Bowl 31-20. First guy I think got the snub, Abram Griffin from the New England Patriots. Just got done winning his first NBL Super Bowl, got himself a ring, but I definitely think this guy got the short end of the stick. He's been a huge staple in that Patriots offense, been helping them for a couple of seasons now, especially. I think the slow start to his career is what eventually gave him the snub, but I think they made a mistake. Next guy, Cole Parker. I've had the opportunity to play against Cole Parker a few times, and like I said, let me tell you, man, this guy is good. He had that one season where he ended up being out for the whole year with a freak injury that happened in the preseason. But this guy's fantastic. He made a lot of great reads, great throws. And I think he definitely, I got to say, Cole Parker, you got the snub, my man. I think he should have been one of the NBL players in the Hall of Fame. All right, go ahead and touch on the divisions now. Like I said, there's a couple of divisions that I think are going to be really fun to watch. Some interesting selections here by the owners, but the two divisions that I think are going to be the most fun to watch. First one is the AFC East. You got Cuba and the Miami Dolphins, unisolated in the Patriots. Delvar is stuck with his Jets, but then you got Baston, who took the Bills. And now the reason why I think this division is going to be fun to watch is for that reason. I don't think there's any one clear-cut guy that's going to dominate, that every year they're going to be the guy to beat. It's their division to lose. Justin's the only guy with playoff experience. Delvar, struggled quite a bit. Seemed to be getting it together there towards the end of Madden 16. Unisolated had a rough year, but he has a great team there with Tom Brady and the Gronk. And then Cuba, he definitely started coming as a playoff contender towards the end of Madden 16 there. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do there in Miami. They got a pretty solid team there as well. But we'll see what can happen there. I think Justin is the guy to beat. But I think that we're going to be surprised, and I think that'll be a fun division to watch. Now, heading over to the NFC West, I think is going to be the division to watch there in the NFC. You got Bob, who took the Cardinals. You got APV, who took the Niners over the Chargers, which I think a few people were surprised about, but he feels comfortable with that squad. He thinks he can win over there in the West, so he decided to go there. You got Jay Moon, who just won a championship, that took the Los Angeles Rams, and then Playa took the Seattle Seahawks. So Playa decides to stay in the West, but he goes to the Seahawks instead of the Cardinals. And that's another thing. I think Jay Moon is the clear-cut favorite there going out, but I don't think it's going to be every single season. He's the guy that's going to win it or dominate it by any means, but I think he's the guy to beat. But I think there's some good players in that division as well, and I think that one's going to be every year. Kind of one of the closer ones to watch year in and year out. So next thing I want to touch on is we got a new Russian champion. Jeremy Hill, Sonny, you guys have taken the crown away from Lip and Marquel Ryan, so congratulations to you guys. Now, Jeremy Hill has been a great running back for a long, long time. He's always been a big part of that offense, and that's why the Sonny Weaver and his Bengals have always been great on the offensive side. It's because of this guy right here, Jeremy Hill. He's also able to catch the ball out of the backfield, which is a great, extra added piece to his game. But I definitely think that, how he runs, how aggressive he is, running downhill and everything like that, that's really what gave the Bengals a high-powered offense. So congratulations once again to Jeremy Hill and Sonny Weaver. You guys were able to knock Lip and his Marquel Ryan off the top there. Congratulations, 1,476 yards here in Season 18 for Sonny and Jeremy Hill. Next thing, Super Bowl just wrapped up. The last one here in Madden 16, Bomber and Jay Moon. Jay Moon was able to come out on top. I think a lot of people had him as the underdog, but he was able to, like I said, come out on top. So that is your NBL magazine cover. Congratulations to Jay Moon. I definitely think you deserved it. He had a great team all year, top-tier offense, top-tier defense all year long. Right here, I'm going to show it to you a couple of times. This was the big play of the game. The Lions were driving down, had an opportunity to win it at the end, and they went to their guy, Matt Hopkins, who's definitely been huge for them all year long, for a few years now, with Calvin Johnson leaving this team. But you see it there. He made a big-time catch, tried to make a run after the catch, but I think that was where he made the mistake. He got sandwiched between a couple of defenders, dropped the football, and the New England Patriots were able to upset Bomber and the Detroit Lions. So congratulations to you. Thank you guys once again for tuning in to the Extra Point Podcast. Make sure you check out web3ks.com. All business. He's got all your affordable graphics needs. So make sure you check him out. Check out Sonny Weaver's most recent interview he had with Rex Dixon. It's good stuff to listen to. Make sure we check all that stuff out, guys. And thank you once again for tuning in to the Extra Point Podcast.